Hello, firstly I would like to ask you, where does creativity fit in the landscape of financial communication? Through what means can a PR specialist make a financial company more accessible to the public?
Well, I think you have to approach it. Sorry, we're going to cut this first part of the question, the answer out, and then I'm going to start the answer again in just a second.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So you'd like me to ask just the first part?
Just keep going. So creativity is really important in any aspect of public relations, including in financial communications. And I think the important thing is you've got to start from the point of view of the customer. You know, what does the customer want to hear? And then how can I convey that information to the customer in the most creative way possible so that it captures the customer's attention. And right now, with everything that's happening in the world around us and in the various media opportunities that we have, people can very easily get distracted. So the more creativity, the more chance we've got of being able to get our message across directly to the customer.
Do you think that Web 2.0 means of communication are a form of complete integrated communication system?
I think Web 2.0 is really a tool, and the question is how do you use that tool? It gives you lots of opportunities to have a dialogue with your publics, with your customers in a way that you couldn't before. And I think it's really important to be able to use those new skills and opportunities that Web 2.0 bring. And so far, public relations has not done a very good job, I think, in accommodating and taking advantage of these new skills and opportunities. But basically, it's only a tool. It's how you use the tool and the dialogue that you have with the customer that's really important.
What can a PR department do in order to persuade the company that Web 2.0 application, in spite of the volatile environment they operate in, offer a solution for integrated communication with the public?
Well, what's happening is the public is taking advantage of Web 2.0, whether or not the company likes it. So most of the conversation is happening around the company, not between the company and its publics, including in financial communications with its customers or potential customers. So any company is missing a big opportunity if they don't take advantage of it, because that's what the customer is doing. That's what average people are doing now. They're using blogging, they're using podcasting, they're using social networking like Facebook and other programs like that, different ones in different parts of the world. That's what's happening, particularly with younger people. So any company that doesn't take advantage of that is really missing a big opportunity.
As a former journalist, do you believe that PR practitioners and journalists need to devise together a common code of ethics with the purpose of overcoming communication barriers? Does that sound possible to you?
Ethics is a really important question, and it goes to the individual person. I think, individually, in your gut, you know whether you're doing the right thing or the wrong thing, and I think that's where it's got to start. I have a problem a little bit with codes of ethics, because often they provide loopholes that people can get through and still subscribe to the code without actually behaving. I think it's your inner personal core and values and whether or not you operate according to them that's the real key.
It is a very challenging task to make innovation accessible, especially in a financial company. So what methods have you employed in your career to translate innovation to unspecialized publics?
Yeah, really good questions. But again, I think innovation and creativity are very linked together. Certainly with what is happening now in the world of business and with globalization and the breakdown of geographic barriers, customers have more choice than ever before. So any company, particularly in the financial sector, needs to be innovative in order to keep providing the services and support that customers want. So it's just essential. And truly, what we do is it has to be about the business, not necessarily communication. So we have to help our companies, I think, be better at innovation and then find the most creative ways from the customer's point of view to transmit that information so that they know that innovation is available to them and successful. And particularly right now with the financial crisis that we have going on, now it's more important than ever.
And one last question. Every company is trying nowadays to position itself as a brand of the future. What can PR do to help the public identify truly innovative brands?
Well, I don't know that I agree necessarily. And I think in financial communications, there's a big plus, particularly currently, to being the brand of the past, who's evolved and morphed to continue to supply the services and support that customers need in a way that's relevant for today's time. But there's a lot of benefit in having, in financial communications and financial business, a long, solid, safe tradition to base your business practices and your communications on.
Thank you so much. It was an honor to meet you. Thank you for your time.
Sir, your name, please.
Peter Debreceny.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.